Hey YouTube, this is a video on tire care for your trailers. Why is that important? Well, I can tell you from personal experience that when you have a tire go out on you when you're going camping or you're trying to get something done, for me it just maddens me. I get so upset. And I had a tent trailer, and I had both tires. It was only a single axle, but I had both tires go out on me on the same trip. Talk about not having a good time. So what do you want to do? Take care of your trailer tires and make sure they're good to go and not going to be a hassle when you're on the road. First of all, if they're worn out or they're in bad shape, you might want to consider getting new ones. Trailer tires get so abused. They're parked all the time, and then when they do roll, they're knocked up against curbs and they get brutalized. So you really want to check them over good. Make sure you don't have any splits or anything in the sidewalls. Make sure you have decent tread. Make sure nothing looks like it's coming apart. Check your air pressure. You want to make sure your air pressure is the right pressure every time you tow. I know it seems like a hassle, and if you're towing every day like for work, that's one thing. You might want to check it once a week, or always give it a visual check. But if your trailer tires are not properly inflated, if they're too low, they'll sink down, they'll stretch everything out, and then they'll just end up blowing. And again, that's the whole point of this video, is avoiding those blowouts as much as possible. Nothing's guaranteed. One of the things you want to do too is every now and then you want to lift the trailer and spin the wheels. Make sure they're spinning all right. You want to repack your bearings and things like that. Another thing that you want to do is cover your tires. You want to get a tire cover, keep those UVs off there, and keep the rubber as fresh for as long as possible. These are wearable items. They will wear out, they'll dry rot, they'll crack, they will deteriorate. Their tires. It's rubber, so it's going to do that. The way you keep that from keep it from deteriorating quickly is you cover them up from the sun and keep them well inflated. But check all your tires, make sure they look real good, your pressure and stuff like that. Again, just no fun when they go out on you, especially when you're out trying to have a good time and spend half the time trying to find a tire. And I guess that's another good point. Make sure you have a spare. If you don't have a spare and you're out on a trip and you have a tire go out, where is that tire going to go out? Let's say you're, if you're lucky, maybe you're 10 miles away from somewhere where you can get a tire. If you're not lucky, maybe it's like 2 hours away, and all that time involved in going and trying to source the tire. If it's a Sunday, you're extra screwed. So, you know what I mean? Carry a spare. I learned that the hard way. So, that's my advice. Trailer tires get so overlooked, and the more axles you have, the more of a pain in the butt it is. So, it pays dividends to really check them out and make sure they're in good shape. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe.